I have to do this additionally when I come in.
Yeah, so when you cut the camera on and you click resume, there's 3 dots down at the bottom. When you click on it, it'll say send it live to my YouTube, live to YouTube. And that's all you want to do, and you send it right to your YouTube page.
Okay.
So now you win. Okay. So this is their YouTube page.
Okay.
While we setting up,
Universal may not say thank you for being here today. I know you probably see the new other stuff, but give me 1 minute.
All right, y'all need anything else?
No, we good. So all I do now is just what allow it.
Yeah.
It allows. Okay.
So you good. So now everything that goes on in here, with that camera,
Go to my page. Okay.
we got I talk to the phone sometimes, but she always throw a nice big
all right, and I got the audio running now too, so you
Okay.
got both of them going.
I have a question since you did it. It's like this board,
It's a new one.
oh, okay, so it's working with these.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, because I was like, something right, but I thought you had.
Nah, that's why I swapped it out, because what was happening was you hit mute, sometimes the mics weren't mute.
Oh, okay.
So I got that same board in the other room, 4 channels on the other board.
Okay.
So I said, I'm gonna make them both the same. And I ain't got no issue.
Okay, cool. I got to go back.
Yeah.
All right. So now we live on studio on YouTube channel. Not here, but we set up on Facebook doing our own YouTube channel.
All right.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
We're here.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's going basically saying next level radio, because next level radio Zoom is what you're using to connect to your Facebook page.
Okay.
That's all it is.
All right. So we can share like we used to do that.
Got it.
Yeah, save and share and all that. Happy now, Brother King. All right. We good. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you always. Thank
I'll put
you.
a face to visual.
Okay.
And later on, I think about in November, or probably when we come back up in December, we probably try to use the large room downstairs for live broadcast. Probably a couple of bands, and I know it has to be like before the ball end, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'll talk to you more about once I get all the details lined up.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. Yep.
All right, just share to my page. Yeah, you put it up to be me tomorrow.
Okay, right. You can go to
When DC.
share.
Right. So let me get my game up before I get me started here.
I was chilling all morning, man. Time slipped away. I was in the house painting shit, creating.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
Ah, good. How you doing?
All right, all right. I have a hooked up with Love that could be Black Action Society. I'm still trying to fabricate her and
If she want to do it,
her and Sabrina.
do both of them, but no lady doesn't know she ain't want to be a part. You know what I mean? If you play like this, I made for her, like, you know, later I had some stuff.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
She got a nice backyard. She got a hard. If you want to do 4 moves, you want to do something. I just want to get together and stuff like I want first people.
Okay.
And we can decide what we want to do, how we want to do something. Well, no, she's going online with stuff.
Oh,
I ain't all that good. I mean, I can earn. I don't have to go online with it. Some stuff you do, I ain't cool for everybody.
right, online. Oh, the camera is from the turn off.
Oh, you set it up right now. I'll mess up and shut it off.
Oh, this was recording us anyway. It don't matter.
All right, you know what?
Here we go, right here.
Let's go. I had to come out and go back in.
I don't know if we can get the mirror thing since I already set up the record. So we probably just have to just go on.
How you know we can go?
Because it's see it's recording. It's only that we go to stop it where I can go back. Record. The monster right here. I don't want to go all the way on. No, this is a different way. I had logged in. I had logged in through the
So go to
thing.
record. Go to record.
It's right here.
Go to record. Like record.
Right here. See, it's paused right now, but it was still refilming everything. It's still filming everything. And see, I can edit it. See, I can go back and edit the video.
Go all the way up. Catch up. Go all the way catch up. We'll see how far we go.
This is from my hand.
So once you catch up, you should be right.
That's got to stop autoplay. Okay. So there you go. That's for live.
Come on here. Come on. Turn the light on. All right. So we should be able to
I go back and edit.
It's not in real time.
Gotta catch up.
Let's just do that before I'm gonna let you go some more. My head is dropping. Okay. So go some more. Always. It's probably 20 days. Like that. It's hard to do my.
You know, I'm not as tall as you, so you gotta do it so you eat it. You hide me. Okay, there you go. Quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I was watching you. You were saying that, like on Facebook. They come up with the memories.
Yeah.
And you was in what's that little club we used to do on Thursday?
Yeah.
And it came up the other day. You were saying you did like that, and you was pointing at your tongue. You remember that? And Michael Twist, you said
There we go. It's up there now. It's like 3-4 seconds behind.
That's how.
Yeah, I got it in my hand, bro.
Oh.
Lord. Hello, how
Hi,
are
good
you?
day, how are you?
Good. I'm gonna go out and meet Archie.
Call me if you get lost. You shouldn't get lost, though.
Bringing up
Once you go
Kim.
out,
Hey, Kim, Missy, nice to
Nice
meet you.
once you go out, make a right.
And then keep walking straight.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the doors open to
Yeah,
come back
both of
inside?
them.
Okay. All right, stop trying to be funny, Norm. I ain't gonna get
No,
lost.
you said you get turned
I
around.
do. Oh, yeah.
Well, you must have.
Got a big stick.
No. I knew someone might be that damn poor.
It was shorted out, remember?
I ain't know, but he should have told you.
Maybe she was.
Somebody ran in the back of me too.
In the car?
Yeah, so what happened is they had did it. So I called somebody hit me when I was on my sister's house about a year ago, and I ain't never get it fixed, but the lady had insurance. So I called her back, and the other lady ran to me, she real estate, she said, we left about $1,500 for the name, she didn't want to call the police for whatever reason. She said, I can pay you. So I'm gonna get the people that hit me at first, get them to fix it. I'm gonna get that money from her. I say, I don't know how much it costs. I said, I got an estimate.
Right.
So I took a picture of the driver's license, got a phone. She was like, yeah, nice car for me.
I'm gonna learn this thing.
It's not hooked up yet.
What, this one?
Oh, it's hooked up to that.
No, this is, I ain't bringing the MHDI cord in. That's
Oh, so
what-
you just take pictures and you can download.
Got a memory card.
I ain't never used one, but I'm a style, man. Use certain stuff.
Yeah,
It's holding.
yeah. You never know how to, what you got until,
Did you have something burning already? Oh, you did?
that's
I
fine.
thought I smelled something. Oh, okay. It felt good. I'm like,
Thank you. I think I got an incense in that bag.
I got one.
Oh, okay.
You got a mask.
All right, so now. Oh, it's gonna play that one before. Stop that. All right. Check one, check two.
It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Which one you want? 1,
I mean 2.
2. Say, keep talking.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, check 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, that's gonna be 1. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They don't know before. Get back out. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I go.
It's reading right here. 2. This one, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And that's 1.
This is 2.
That's 1. That's 1.
Check 1. So that 1, 2. That was 2. This is 2. 1.
1,
See?
2. Both of these are hooked on 2. See, there you go.
1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. They both hooked on 2.
You pick it up here.
They both hooked on 2.
That 1 cord. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. See, this is 1 right here.
Oh, it's picking up.
So 1. There you go. I was trying out the wrong one. That's 1. So
Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
read.
1, 2. Remember, this must be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's how I go. This is 1, 2.
When I go over here, see which one read. Gotta turn it up. Don't mess with one good.
Okay.
One number 3. Right there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down. You should have left yours alone. Stay on 3. 1, 2. 2. All right, this is 3 right here.
Okay.
So,
And yours is 4. Check 4. Check that one.
oh, she got to do that 2 there. So this one has to come back here.
They ain't gonna go. That one ain't gonna spin that far for the person to sit down. That's why I just put one mic on here, share mic.
Yes. But you ain't gonna do this.
One person did. Oh, okay.
Hold on now. We got this mic. So we got, this is 2. We said all on the same. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Say something, y'all.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, and we can play this music.
I think it's 7 or 8.
I ain't even, you said you left.
Yeah, the candlestick. Ready out there. Come on in, y'all. Hey, come on in.
I'll be missing, man. I'll be missing. Everybody doing radio with you. I'll call you back.
How you doing, man? All right.
Hey, man. I'm still young. I'll see you later. Okay. Get your shit. Thank you guys for having me.
Is there a call-in availability?
No, not. You don't have to go back. Unless you try to do for live, just right down the front line. So you do live.
We always go back to it.
Yeah, and so I always share it on Facebook. All right. Our people out there. We got days and numbers, weeks and time. Yes, if you add that 10, and at 16, and at 21, and at 20, for 2021 together. You get your answers, and I'll tell you what the number is. But as you know, we always start out by saying what's up out there. Thank you for opening up to us. The weather is not as pleasant as we like, but God is always giving us a gift when we wake up. And it's a new day, a new start, and we do some things that we done wrong, not maybe everything, but we can cover some things that we done wrong. And just pick up in that way and just, give it the glory and honor for giving us a new day. With that being said, we always go into how the strong has been, always productive. Nevertheless, creating some new levels of entertainment, as well as, networking with the local community and the legends of this, our music, which we call go-go, you know what I'm saying? So we also gotta keep giving homage and thanks to those who paved the way and made it possible for you young cats out there to do your thing. With that being said, bro, you want to say anything out there to the people today?
Heard about it, doing, just getting situated. Brother got hooked up back to and doing outreach. So we got up and running. Thank you guys for coming out. We gonna get into everything they're doing. They got a 1-year anniversary. And we already know about the struggle that first year, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we gonna get into all that. So with that being said, do your thing, killing music.
All right. All right, that was the one and only Pump Blenders, the Blenders, the live show. That's right, that's right. Yeah, it's the one big family. People just don't realize, understand that. When these youngins grasp that we all at one, how Frankie said, we are one. You know what I'm saying? So when we can get to that point, then hey, it'd be so much love. Y'all wouldn't understand the love that could be released. Woo! We could join them forces and them energies and them frequencies together. And it's just a wonder, it's just an honor and a praise that I have it's such a joy and a pleasure of life to have such a lovely entity of musicians placed in front of us today. We have one and only the Black Prince. Right. That's right. BPE, y'all, is in the house. They ain't playing no games, and as you can see, we are all wise and still in our good frame. So with that being said, we got Queen Misty and we got King Archie. Sorry about that. I'm not good with names, but we got you guys here to get your story, your journey, and also to plug in the new and what's going on with you guys in the upcoming week or so, and in the near future. 2022 is approaching. Yes. We gonna, like you said, we'll get all that juice from you. So yes indeed, yes indeed. So what I like to do before we get into that and get y'all juices of the BPE, like I said, I didn't get a chance to look at that 10, 16, that's 26, that's 46, that's 67, which is 13. All right. That's the number 13. It's a good number, and I break that down to 4. And 4 would be the number for today. You guys will be 4ers. Whoever was born on this day, the number numerology comes down to 4. And let me tell you what you guys are all your ingredients. What's some of your ingredients? So don't get it twisted, like I always say to y'all. Don't stay, because you never know what knowledge will creep in your mind that can give you some preference and reference in life. So you 4s for today that was born on this day. 4s is a hard worker. You do your chores willingly and always strive to do your best. People can really count on you to come through for them because you're so responsible. You're never lazy and you always give it your all. All right, let me hear for those 4s. Yeah, I like the 4s because I'm a 3, so they after me. So yeah, the 4s. Y'all good folks. So with that being said, and let me also just say, y'all don't also know I share with you guys from the Daily Wisdom of 365 Buddhist Inspiration. And what it says for today on October the 15th, it says here that not much, but you know, it's always strong when it's little words. And here it goes. And this is when the iron eagle flies, in reference to. If we don't begin with ourselves, we have no way of actually truly loving others. I gotta say that again. And this is for October. Oh, that was for yesterday. Maybe let me read that too. Let me read this one for today, the 16th. I don't know why, still little words, you know it's gonna be strong. If one is lonely, neither in a crowd nor in the deep mountains, one is an able person who knows how to enjoy absolute freedom. That's even more powerful. I'm gonna give it again, brother. You give me your take on it. Break it down for those kindergarten levels that's just walking and woke up in this life. It says, if one is lonely, neither crowd nor in the deep mountains, one is an able person who knows how to enjoy absolute freedom.
Basically, you should be able to enjoy life. It's just you. People running around looking for a husband or a wife, I need a girlfriend, or I want to go out to this spot. You know, when my running partner ain't with me, and we just gotta be able to enjoy whatever you do with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I take from that. It's nice to have people, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to enjoy life basically. It's just you. You won't have a crowd. They get like to the fullest.
Okay, and with that being said, and we always go back to, you know, what they say was King James Version, a lot of other people that had their hands in this joint, but I'm going to the book where it says James 5:16, and it says, because we all blend it all together, it's just a different types of rituals and prayers that we do, all these different, you know, religious entities. It's just a tree of branches going into the same focus for the same purpose. So as it says, the effectual fervent prayer of the righteous man availeth much. If that don't coincide with the Buddha said, far as if you are the lonely and what it says, it's that you guys know how the universe connects stuff. We ain't had no hand in it. And it says, it's only one, neither in a crowd nor in the deep mountains. One is able person who knows how to enjoy absolute freedom. And if you don't pray about your freedom and your spirituality and keeping you on focus and keeping them negative things away from you, you can just brush them off and keep it moving. You can't have
Already playing attack.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So and they working it. And so with that being said, now we're going to get into some juice. With the Queen and King is honoring us with their presence today. So, you want to start out? You want to start out with your juice questions you want to ask?
Can call me. But now I'm just here to lift them up on their first year anniversary. We got the brother Archie. I never met him personally, but I know a lot of your band members personally. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, Harold, Kirby, keyboard player. I played with him back in the day. In the Petworth, but I used to go to his studio with artists back in the day. He had one of his basements. And yeah, so we knew each other for years. You know, I knew the drummer Antonio back when I was playing with Petworth. He was with Lance Suspension. Yep. And he moved around with different bands. And the saxophone player, I can't think of his name, but he was playing with Marcellus, Go Sax. Yeah. But I knew Todd and yeah, we all played together. Okay, yeah. So you know, this is a small town, you know. I don't think you got to do something. Somebody know you know somebody, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen the first clip of Black Print down outside. And I don't know what y'all was at, like in the back of a building. Yes, sir. That was for that was a pop-up in right in my life, right across the street. Okay, yeah. Man, Frankie, yeah, and I pulled it, you know, and I liked it, and so I found out it was a new band, you know. And I was like, to do like that. I was like, Herb, if you watch this clip, you told me you weren't playing with no more bands. Because I asked for a long time ago, I tried to pull him off the top. And he like, so yeah, but that's a good thing. That's good. And then I seen a couple more clips. So y'all well on that with it. That's it. It's like, you gotta know what you gotta do. You gotta know what to do to have a successful band. A lot of people start out and then they fade away. But just to have a year under your belt, it shows that somebody somewhere knows what they're doing.
Well, also myself and Miss, we come from professional background. So Missy, she aids lawyers and all that. My entire career, I protected all the mayors of Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay.
So we come from a place of leadership, structure, discipline.
And you apply that to the group. Right, that's it.
In our spiritual aspect of it, we don't do nothing without talking about the grace of God and how He's actually ordering our steps. So we talk about that on a daily basis.
Right.
So we aren't surprised or shocked at the growth. It just encourages us to pray even more.
Right.
The more we pray, the more we get.
Prayer of a righteous man very much.
Hey, see,
So-
we didn't we didn't pre-write none of this. All this is
So
divinely set up.
if you're young artists, even if you heard, that's the key right there.
The talents is cool.
Yeah.
Don't take nothing from the talents, but the prayer supersedes everybody's talent.
Right.
Right.
And the prayer that do the extra, because you can have a lot of gifted people out there sitting at home and wondering why, you know what I'm saying?
People out there sitting at home, there's a lot of gifted bands out there that are not eating, they're not growing because
Right.
the spiritual aspect of it, they don't really hold on to it.
Right.
That's how we get catapulted out here in this business because of our spirituality. And we care about the people that we're performing.
Cool.
And my band is Earth.
Right.
Every show we give 100%, whether it's 5 people in there or it's 1,000 people, we don't perform like it's 1 million people.
Right. Every time I click the sticks when I play with my group, we always pray before we perform, even at practice. But I do it for the love of it.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Money comes, show come, that's good. But when I was young, I started my first band when I was 10. And played in and out with different bands all years, but I think you gotta have the love for it. And to be able to reach a certain age and still be able to do it, that's even better. And I think it's like a more rise of the older folks getting like together doing their thing.
Piggyback on what you're saying. So I started out with Black Nation Band, I played with Prophecy Band, I played with Reality Band, I played with Air Raid, I played with Sean Bay Mitchell Paradise, I played with Versatile, I played with Next Level. I've been at this since I was 14.
Okay.
I was at Pearl High School, and the principal allowed myself and my cousin Shane Cleveland to go to the Atlas Club because they had a go-go battle of the bands.
Okay.
So I'm not new to this, but they say this.
True,
I'm
true.
And I'm new to this, but it's true to this. So all the bands you named, so you came to a point in your life, Black Print is your band, right?
Yes, sir.
To say, hold up, I gave all my energy to all these other entities. Now I'm gonna do it for me. So when did you come to that conclusion?
So the funny part about it, Black Print really came because I had this dream and aspiration of being a Congo player.
Oh, really?
So
This is a long time ago,
like
recently.
this recently.
Okay.
I always wanted to be a Congo player because I played the Cowboys. I was always a part of the Crank.
Right.
The 3-man band. I was the third component in the 3-man band.
Okay.
So I wanted to transition and play the Congos. And I know when nobody gonna take me serious. I always played the trombone and I always played the Cowboys.
Right.
So if you want to do something, a lot of times you got to do it yourself.
Right.
So I played the Congo. Didn't do too bad, but as the band started growing, and I was like, you know what, we can really make something out of this. So what happened was I started seeing the caliber of people that we were getting in the band and how people was gravitating to us. I said, you know what?
Oh, but you at first you was on
I was playing Congo.
Okay.
And then our vision, and Michigan State as well, when we started the band out, we wanted to cater to the 55 and older people. Because I wasn't really in it to make money and popularity. I don't need the popularity. I don't, but I wanted to cater to the people that still wanted to party.
Right.
But with that being said, we learned that the people in that age group, they still wanted to party and crazy.
Right.
So it just worked out for us.
Okay, so when you transitioned out of Congo and got to the light, the band was cool. Yeah.
But I mean, so I'm gonna say this: they had no other choice. I'm not coming from a place of urgency. I'm coming from a place of I knew what we needed for the band to grow.
Right.
I had a lot of other people that was running the one, And you know, if it's not yours, you're not gonna put 100% into it.
Right.
And I come from a place of a motivational speaker. I read books and all that. So I know I have, you know, the gifts to actually, you know, communicate with people.
Cause we had Steady Eddie on the show too. And, you know, he played the combos back in the day. Okay. So now he on the one for his band. Yeah, so. And I also had business that I played drums about being up there on the one. Right. But, cause I dealt with so many people in band members. And it was like, I'm in the back. They looking to me, I'm on the drums, telling them, I'm like, can't do this. You got, you know, it's, once you get a good one person, you gotta keep it.
Like
It's
what
like-
in essence, Donnell Floyd, there's a lot of people that came from behind the musician, behind the instrument to come up to the front line.
This is basically like being about a leader and know what you want, you know what I'm saying?
And it was also divine intervention as well, as Archie indicated. A lot of things, or everything that we do is we that allow God to order our steps.
Okay.
And it was more of a divine intervention. Someone wasn't available, Archie jumped on the one, you know, and it just flowed from there. So God just always orders our steps. When, you know, just when we think that things are going awry, you know, he steps right in and he puts someone in that position. In this case in point, it was Archie. And we just haven't looked back.
As me and brother have a saying, we say it goes, when the students is ready, the teachers will come.
Okay.
So, and that falls into, you know, the love of, like you said, when you have a true love of something as music, it never is, especially if it's a true love. And you have respect for all, like you said, you know, you're not being arrogant and none of that. But everybody has their gifts that are stronger than some others. And those you have to, not sometimes, and you, especially if you invested in, like you said, all the years and on the different entities that you have performed with. And when you have built that such a caliber, it becomes that like second nature. And to bounce off what brother was saying, so being comfortable, all those ingredients from the other bands, and you guys getting to this point, and you executing BPE now, and it is a growing factor. It's a little bit. So what is the spice mix of the ingredients as far as the musicians? Do you have like young and old, or just all 50 and older, or more than, you know?
That's a
The
great.
variety.
And we don't want to sound redundant, but that's just how we move. So everything that we do is aligned from a spiritual standpoint. I don't deal with the flesh, because the flesh sometimes it's a contradiction all the time dealing with the flesh. So the people in the band, there's a spiritual connection with them. So that's why we don't like drama. And we try to do everything we can do to make the band members happy at all times.
Right.
So we do have a makeup of older, mature people that have played and have done great things.
Right.
And that's also by the grace of God that we were able to capture those people. And we were actually getting people from like some top bands to be a part of Black Band.
Right. Okay, that's right.
So it comes from people, and so I've been in bands where you didn't get paid. I've been in bands where you get to the show, you didn't get paid. I've been in bands when you show up, things ain't what they supposed to be.
Right.
So my vision was to be a leader by, I wanted to lead, but by example. I want to make sure the band members get paid. I want to make sure the band members get gigs. You know, we dress our band members, like the shirt that Missy is wearing. We make sure that our band members get shirts. We don't ask them for money.
Right.
You know, even be transparent. A lot of times we have shows, I have to come out of my pocket, you know, an astronomical number.
Right.
And I get a lot of feedback from our members, but you know, I put that in God's hand as well.
I posted something. Let me say this. I cut you. You said
No,
that.
go ahead. Yeah.
I posted on my page Thursday, Friday. I say, "Oh, you want to be boss, but not pay the cost."
Yeah.
It don't work that way.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And you a new band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by the grace of God, once again, Black Band is eating in a year. Like we're celebrating our 1 year anniversary now. We done played for inaugurations. We're playing in hotels. We're getting booked for people's parties.
Right.
So if for somebody that don't see where we're going to go, we're playing at a masquerade ball, an event that's been taking place for 15 years.
Right.
And someone saw it in us to put our band on that card. We the only band.
Right.
So we're also playing on an all-black affair that's been going on for years. We're on a show with Rashawn Patterson, Algebra Bissett, DC Vibe, and Black Island. You know how many bands that could have been in that situation,
Right.
but they gave Black Frank the honor to do that. So we don't take that for granted, which means that we're going to continue to pray and we're going to continue to do right by our band members and continue to do right by our fans.
Right.
And my coworker is a guitar player for Black Island, so.
Outstanding.
Shout out, you know.
I love Black Island. And like I said, it's an honor. Black Island. It's an
Yeah.
Black
I
Island.
listened to them yesterday in my car. I was
It's an
on
honor
some
to
of
be on
my
stage.
CDs.
And vibe.
Yes,
Yes.
That's legendary right
Yes,
there.
it
Every Sean Patterson. So
Yes, yes.
and what I do know in life is when you continue to do right by God's people, God's gonna make sure, and He's
Right.
gonna send that adversity to you to make sure that you continue to trust in Him.
Right,
Exactly.
right,
So all the negativity I get from whomever, I just lean on God.
right. Cause like I say, I walked away from the band world a few times, just the headache of dealing with people.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But like your old saying said, keep calling me, right? So what I had to do, I had some gifted people around me. I couldn't do the stress no more, right? So
The one for this sister right here, I would kirk out on a record. Because it comes from a place of when you know you're putting your heart into something, and you know you're doing different than others,
right.
but you still get the same outcome as if you're doing somebody bad. That just doesn't sit well.
Right. Yeah, that's just hating, man. But that's all it is. Ain't no word for it.
No.
But you just gotta, like you say, keep her close to you. And my thing is, I read energy. If the energy ain't right, I just cut you off. Man. And people say, you just cut people off so fast. Nah, they cut themselves off. You know what I'm saying?
And then when you get to a certain
you
point,
ain't gonna keep dealing with this now, because then you gonna be bringing you down, and you end up getting something. You look back and say, "Damn, why I do that?" You understand?
I'm gonna do this one as best as I can. When the band first started out, I went to all my friends to start this thing. I gave all my friends my word. We're going to get shows. We're going to get gigs. You're going to get paid. Black Print will blow up. I said that because I know that the connection that I built over the years that I never went to ask for any favors.
Right.
But I know if I put a nice product out there, that it's easy for me to go and get those favors. Because guess what? Because I will benefit from it, and the people that I'm soliciting from want to benefit from it as well.
right.
But the people in the beginning of the band, they didn't see that. So now there's a lot of them that don't speak to me, don't return my phone,
Don't worry
or
about
put
that.
my name out. But so it shouldn't bother me because my life work has been, because I know my mission is to do good and do for others.
Right.
That's been my life mission. But the human side of me, it still affects me because how dare you try to badger my name when all I've done was good things for you and to try to bring you along on this journey.
Right. This is what I say to that, because when you're talking, it's like you're talking directly at us. Like I said, we got a band out here at the rest of the February. But when we came out, our first 3 shows, Kim booked those. Hold up. You booked the first 2, right? And the other 2 came actually from people seeing us at the first 2.
Exactly.
Right? So she was, the one for getting us to do that. And like the first 4 shows we did, we posted like $2,700. Right?
Wow.
And like I say, that was through her connection, through the city. And she knew some people that had contacts in the government to get those gigs, right? So with that being said, some people in the band got the big gig. And drama started, and she was no longer with us, right? Then we sitting over here, got a bunch of people wanting us to play, but they ain't got no money. You see what I'm saying? We don't do that.
Amen.
So with that being said, now Kim back in the You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying all that to say that resonates. But what I did was, those ones that do that, don't spend too much time thinking about them or caring about what they think. That's gonna bring your vibration down. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on the positive, keep doing what you're doing, and post it. That'll eat them up worse than what you try to say something to. You know what I'm saying?
I just come from a place of let go and let God. I come from this.
That's what it is.
So, but
Just say amen.
Amen.
Okay?
so, and what hurts me is that they're not hurting me. They're hurting themselves. They don't even
But they can't
know
see
it
that. They don't know
because they're not spiritually connected. And I be trying so hard, man. Busy talk all the time. People just see me as Archie Vesco, police officer, got to protect it all the mayor. But my first priority is God.
Right.
So, and we live in a society where people don't connect to a God person.
Right.
They're going to connect to a flesh person.
Mhm.
And they're missing it.
Yeah.
I can help you more than I can hurt you because
Right.
I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
And my success is your success. I want everybody on this planet to be better than me. And I want everybody on this planet to love me. People tell me, why do you want everybody to love me? Because everybody loves God. And if we all love each other, we will all be in a better place. So if I can give that energy, that I want everybody to love me, at some point, I guess they will look at me and say, he's not the one. But let me go get myself right before I get into his place.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's not.
I would say this. Good luck with that. Reason why I say that is because I know the caliber of people. I
But
just
my
know
blessings come
caliber
because
of
I think
man.
like that. man.
So
I think
no,
another
what I'm
thing that-
saying is you ain't doing nothing wrong. But as far as them looking at you the way you want, it's just like this. I'm gonna put this. I don't care. You can do 100 right things.
Amen.
Do one bag. That bag will stick up more than 99. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, is that I'm just learning this on my own. I try to like, I know you ain't in my corner. I don't deal with you, right? I told my son, he said, nah, Dad, you too easy, man. I remember back in the day, you know, you used to go hard and you didn't forget nobody. And I told him, I said, look, I'm not forgiving them for them. I'm forgiving them for me.
Amen.
You understand what I'm saying?
Amen.
So I can move on. I done had people that threw knives in my back here on this show. Or I get a phone call and somebody looking for a certain person to do certain things. I give that person a number and I say, well, I'm just giving you this number because they do that. The job won't have to work out whatever it is. Just leave me out when I ain't had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what you're saying. So, and I guess I said all that to say, even with Jesus walked this earth and did all the things he did, what they do to him?
That's right. Amen.
You know what I'm
And
saying? So,
if I
go
may
ahead.
interject, just to piggyback on what Archie said, that the objective, I grew up in church, so I know where my help comes from, as well as Archie, as well as it seems everybody here.
Yeah, I go to church.
So
My grandma preached.
my focus is to strive to be more like him. And in the process of striving to be more like him, people will come and go, and that's what he means by love. You know, that's where he's
Right.
coming from, a place of love. Because if you strive to be more like him, he was someone of love.
Yeah.
So that's what he's saying. He strives for love. He strives to be more like him. And in the process, things may happen, good and bad, but we don't allow that to affect our focus. Our vision, our focus is always to be more like him. And he was someone and is someone of love.
Right.
So love is what we have.
Okay,
And love
yeah.
is what we give.
And I was listening to that just before I came here with Commodores. All we need is love, sweet love. I played that song like 3 times on the way here. And when he break it down, say, I know you're searching, I know you're searching for the love and peace. And that don't minister to me, but that don't, I don't know how old that song is. And then you sit here, that just confirms, you know what I'm saying, about the love.
Right.
So,
And another thing, if I may say, even though we're in the go-go world, we still love God.
Right.
So don't get it twisted. You know, I have a lot of people on my Facebook friends that are my friends from church. You know, I went to Russell Temple CME Church out the street, North Avenue.
All right,
I'll get my
all right.
church real quick, right?
yeah.
But anyway, a lot of people on my stream are people that I went to church with. And just because, you know, I'm in the party and I'm dancing and I'm listening to the music, it doesn't change my heart.
It doesn't define
Yeah,
who
it
you are.
doesn't define who I am or who we are. We are still Christians, we still love the Lord, and we know where our
And
help
he
comes
know your
from.
true name.
Okay,
Hey,
Right. So I agree with that wholeheartedly.
yes,
If
yes,
you watching this podcast, for Black people in general,
right,
for us to get to the place we need to be, it's gonna take love. Because without love, shit, that's how they got us where we at today.
exactly.
So that's what's up. So now I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So
but just to iterate on that love, didn't I say that before? If we can get the youngest to network, if we get this love, this energy, the free flow,
Exactly.
and boy releases, woo, they just don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
so with that being said, as far as music, do you plan on like doing original music for your band to have a grip, like somebody say, Black Print?
So what I'm
A
gonna
song they did, or what's that word for catalog?
Yeah, so so the whole way coming here, I was contemplating on allowing you guys to be the first person to air our single. We have a single, we just haven't dropped it yet.
Oh, that's all right.
And the single represents who we are and where we're going. And our single is different from other people's singles.
Mhm.
So I don't know, are you guys able to plug something into a phone and play something?
I had a question.
Sure.
Did you say you played with Airway before?
I did.
Was you playing? It
I
was
did
like, I
with
didn't
Airway
even
in
know it was
1999.
Airway at the time, but this band was playing, it looked like it was in school or something on the stage. They had on like suit jackets and stuff. You was on there.
We played in several events. Everybody always dressed.
Yeah, so and then when I'm friends with Doc on his page,
That's my
and
man.
then he said, basically this is Airway. But the band, I don't think they was going as Airway. And that jump was cranking. I was at home and they cleaned. And I just kept playing it. That clip on YouTube over and over again.
Yeah,
And I'm sitting here looking at you. It's coming back to me. So yeah.
I've been with Eric for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, I love my Eric.
So you gonna plug it up or you want to do it now or later?
I gave it a plug.
I'm good. You can put that-
And the thing about it, when you hear this song, it's gonna resonate on what we were just discussing.
Okay.
So just lean back and listen to the words of the song.
Got the adapter.
Yeah, I got
There
it.
you go.
Right now.
All right, this is an exclusive.
Definitely is.
All right.
Y'all
B
heard
P
it first.
E.
Not time check, cause I know we're not ready to quit Black Print. Let's go. And we are the world, and we are the children. And why is there so much hatred? Poverty, crime, and killing. Why is there so much darkness? And we are the light. Why is there so much darkness? Suffocated and hated, the people's cry. If we are the world, and we are the children, then why is there so much hatred, poverty, crime, and killing? Why is there so much darkness? And we are the light. Why is so much darkness? Suffocated and hated, people's lives. How can we make this a better place when we keep on tearing it down? Take the life of another man, ramming cities to the ground. How can we keep the future?
Well,
Just come together. Don't allow the cry for us all the time. Die for us. Protect the elders, the educators. That was the time, and the time is now. Let's replace our frowns with smiles. Dear God, I'm on my hands and knees now. Yeah, we need more sun.
Yeah, that was nice, y'all. That's right,
Radio
that's
ready
right.
right there.
That's
Yeah,
radio
we
ready,
start.
that's right. Yes,
And that
is,
brings
yes,
it back
is.
around 360 to what we were just discussing.
And you talking about
Yeah.
that 360 degree,
Yes.
and y'all show put me right on the vibe with EWF. And I ain't took y'all horn,
Amen.
it took me there.
Thank
Thank
It took me right on that groove, I'm telling you, you know, cause they have one, something with love, that was almost similar, not exactly like that, but it was a different
You
scale
talking
of
about, you
music.
talking about that we all up got together and different people, that's what you talking about.
On that album, I believe it's on the album, Emotions, not talking about one, Earth, Wind and Fire. Yeah.
I know the love something come on.
Yeah.
That's good that you said that. Thank you.
Thank you.
We got all the
No,
other-
that's
got
why I
that
went to,
big
you
band
know,
sound,
that's what I
almost
said, that big band sound.
Yeah.
When I closed my eyes,
Cool.
I was like, you know, man, dude, it's some EWF feel, yeah.
And that's the music we're trying to bring. We're trying to.
And that's, and you can feel the love in it. And that's what me and brother, that's what we do. We've been doing music, this show, we've been doing this show together for the last, going on, 3 years. We have 120 episodes.
Okay.
And we also been doing band music together back and forth. His bands that he done managed, 3 of his bands, but he don't manage. You know, I've been the lead singer in all 3 of those entities. And it just goes to show you that, and that's what I was telling brother, when the universe orchestrates something that's in stone and is in truth, can nothing abolish it, can nothing come in, the sword, the 2-inch sword, and these miles out here, none of that can take it under. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. And, with that being said, brother, would you ready to go ahead with the next question?
I got a lot of questions. I was contemplating this question right here. I'm like, should I answer, should I not answer? But it just, all right. The drummer,
Yes, sir.
I know him personally, okay, good brother.
Amen.
And I know he played with proper utensils. Yeah. What would happen, yeah, in YouTube, if like you get a show, right? You like a good show, somebody called you up and pay is good, and you like, boom, I got it. I'm taking the show. Did you wait to see if everybody can make the show before you get the date, or did you take the show and how that works?
So you want to.
I'll take it.
Okay.
So we do reach out to the band members first, you know, immediately
Right.
to see their availability. And contingent upon the show, we do have people in place
Okay.
to take that position. Because, you know, one monkey
Right.
don't stop.
No show.
No
The
show.
train will keep moving.
No
That's
show.
right.
No
That's
show.
right.
No.
Me and Kenny got a saying, because since we started this band less than a year, we got a new guitar player, new bass player, and we new everything. But we say the train will keep moving. People, passengers gonna get on and off the train, but they will stop the train.
No,
Right, okay, I
It
got
goes
you.
back when your faith and your strength is God is undeniable. We are so blessed to have people in every position that can be replaced.
Right.
So our replacement people don't even want to play with other bands. And it's not a great grace of God because they say they love Black men so much. They got people calling them.
Right.
My drummer, Lance, the backup drummer, the bass player, Tony. Got two extraordinary keyboard players. I ain't gonna divulge their names for personal reasons. That are sitting that.
Oh, I already know, because anytime you got hurt all the time.
And,
you did
and,
something
and
wonderful.
when the word on the street is that you are where you're supposed to be and how you manage your people and how you handle your people and how people see your
Professional
character.
and
Yeah,
have
the
the
current,
order.
they already know it's gonna be on.
They know it's gonna be on the up and up. So people take
And
a chance.
even if I may, and even as Archie was mentioning, the people that we have to back up, our lead singer, who is Eric Ward, his backup person, his name is Silk. And both of them are phenomenal.
Okay.
Phenomenal. So just to piggyback on what Archie was saying.
Right.
Unfortunately, sometimes when people have other bands that they play with, they aren't able to make it, and we understand that.
Right, right.
And they also understand the fact that, you know, there is someone in place when you are unavailable.
And that's the love of networking, of keeping this
Exactly.
entity together.
Exactly.
So that's how you're supposed to be able to have respect for another person's gifts and talents. You're supposed to, if you know they're true and loyal to you, you're supposed to respect the fact that they have other entities that they put their art out into and not try to jam their frequency when they're displaying their art out on other entities when it's not with your entity. And that is the problem with our people. We gotta allow us to spread the wings because just like the universe with all the stars, it's enough stage. Just like we can see all the stars, this doesn't matter just how the God had divine had given us gifts. He gave us each a spot on the stage we could all display our gifts. And there's no need to cramp each other's style.
No need to-
You know, and with that being said, throughout all the Princes, what you guys were saying, are coming through and gluing this thing together and you're using the basics of the spirituality to lead you to the people that you want to surround you in this entity. To me, it takes on to you like it's your second family as well.
It's like you got a bug on my shoulder all the shit. So her and I just had a conversation. And this, you're supposed to be candid on regular show. So anybody that we come in contact with, we consider family. Just like this day moving forward, y'all consider family. Because once again, when the spirits connect, spirits connect. And you can't connect with everybody.
Exactly.
So yes, sis, it is. We are family. And that's how we conduct ourselves. We just wish the band members, going back to what you were saying, we just wish the band members understand without us saying what goes on behind the scenes based off of our works and our efforts.
Right, right.
Don't judge us off of what you experienced in the past.
Right.
Judge us off of what you see that's coming from us.
Right.
And don't wait for us to be like they were.
Right.
That's where the problem coming in. Everybody keep waiting for us to fail from a management and a leadership standpoint when they're not paying attention to the growth that's actually taking place.
That's crazy.
And then people say, well, Archie, that's your vision and that's mine. Pump your brakes because it takes a visionary
Right.
to get something started in the
Right.
first. So without my vision,
Right.
there wouldn't be a Black Print
Right.
because I had to start Black Print.
Right.
So don't penalize the starter of a venture.
Right. Right.
If the person's going to bring you along with their vision, then you should applaud that person.
Exactly.
If you guys had something going on and you brought me and Missy along with, so we're going to applaud y'all for even consider us to put us a part of your vision.
Right. Right.
And that's it. We're here to apply to your vision. I'm not going to change your vision. I'm not going to add to your vision unless you ask us to add something.
And all I'm gonna say on that, the universe don't make no mistakes.
And
And you just prophesize and we receive it in peace and humbleness.
Yeah, 'cause like, we had people I know come from in our vision, right? But they is trying to make our vision their vision.
Once because they know it's about to be successful.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't do that.
Can't do
And you there, right? To get paid, you getting paid, but don't try to go
it.
multiple
Oh,
man. And that's what they did. So that's why I said I had to cut them off.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a shame, you know,
It's a
because
shame.
these people I'm talking about, I knew since I was little, you know, these kids growing up. And so with that being said,
I got gentlemen to this day because of this band business. Don't speak to me. But guess what? I still send text messages out saying, hey, man, I'm just checking on you. I'm just checking in. Because the God in me is
And they
not
don't
going to
even-
allow,
they don't
they
even
don't
hit you
respond back. But the God in me is giving me strength to know that I still need to continuously help this brother because I know this brother's getting my text messages. So at some point, he's going to have to look at himself in the mirror about the disconnect that he has with me off of some bad business. And I ain't gonna get into the person.
No, you ain't gotta get it first, but I'm looking thinking about what I did.
I ain't gonna get it first.
I block people, I ain't gonna lie. I block them. And I even do stuff like this. I'll go down my Facebook page, right? One time I had like 400 some friends, right? But they wouldn't like nothing, they wouldn't share nothing, they wouldn't do nothing, they were just dead. So you on my page the whole year and we ain't interact, you getting off my page. Right? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but then after I do that, then I get a friend request from the person. We ain't talked in a year or 2 years. But that just let me know they watch. They want to see.
When Black Print was cute, it was just, oh, it's another one of Archie's things. Everybody named up, like. And we proud of you, us, we proud of you, Archie. And that was a continuation of my past experiences.
Okay.
You know, I'm an accomplished individual, you know, in my past experience. But once again, I took on something else.
Right.
And they was just applauding me based off of my past experience.
Right.
But as the band started like, oh, here he go again. Here he go, he winning again. No, stop acting as if I'm winning. Realize that the people that I'm taking with me are winning as well, because I'm not doing any of this alone.
Right. Team.
Right.
And then you got a track record for winning. That's what you do.
That's what, come on, Snap.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know.
And how hard is it just to light a point?
It don't take that. You're not
It
even
only
second.
takes a
That's-
millimeter of a second.
It's
to light
hands
a
out
point.
there.
Yeah.
In this go-go world, like I said, you got people, I don't even want to spend too much time on that because I know, and I know y'all know,
We got
we
more,
get
we
in too
got
much.
energy stuff
Yeah,
in
you know,
here.
people pass.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
So with that being said, now, I want you to give me one of your highest points since you started Black Print and one of your lowest points.
One of my highest points when I started Black.
Go to the low
The
one.
lowest, the lowest.
Go to that.
So the lowest is, I can't stop repeating this. The lowest when the people that I thought was my friends, that I started the journey out with, that I thought believed in me, when they try to bash my name in the streets and realized that wasn't effective, that was my lowest. My highest point is when we go out here in these streets and we got people of different ethnicities, Caucasians, Asians, foreigners that love Black men.
Yeah.
That's my highest point.
Okay.
I love the fact that we are a band that I call it, I tell Mix all the time, I love the fact that we are a comfortable band, that we can go in anybody's establishment and they don't feel threatened because there's gonna be no niggerish stuff going on. There's not gonna be nothing together. It's gonna be all professional.
Right.
You know, the presentation is safe.
And what I learned about this thing called Bobo is that people around the world love Bobo.
Yes.
I got some friends reaching out to me because there's some people in Italy want some. They want some. This is how they put it. And I don't want to put it out there. I know the haters can watch this. I'm gonna give you all of them. And you piece of it. They reached out to us and they said, we want some go-go music, right? But we want it like the 80s and the 90s feel. We don't really want the new stuff. So I said, don't worry, I got you. I already know what it is. Basically, they want fucking songs that you can dance to, songs that have intro. But then it's a feel, right? And that's what we grew up on. That's our era. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we taking care of that. And we actually played in this Ethiopian bar for a while, and they was partying. I love it. They had their friends coming in, and that was the problem because their friends ain't want to pay. Their friends on, we know the owner. We know the owner. And the first was like, but then just start warm, right? So, we had talk about that, but the point is that they love to go
Amen.
and white people part into it, right? So it ain't like it's just a black thing. So if we can just create songs, just have a good time with the music, we can do more things. Amen. But I don't know. I really can't really say about like the hater of the culture. If you think about a lot of people around the world, if you look at it, I think it's just growth in individuals. Have the same thing, have haters going on about, say, hip hop. I don't really know about jazz music and shows and all that at the time, but I'm just thinking that people got something to do with it. Because even I know a lot of different stories in the church and haters going on in the church. And I'm like, this is the house of God. You forgetting where you at? You know what I'm saying? So reading this, just keep speaking on the positive. That's why we got this podcast. And keep trying to put it out there. So even years from now, if somebody put up a clip, they go like, man, I didn't never think about that. They talk about God, but they playing God. You understand what I'm saying? So it's you can do both.
Because he gives us the strength and what it says, all things Jesus Christ is strength.
He don't want to wake us up early morning. Because if he didn't wake us up early morning, we wouldn't be here to do nothing.
It's about bringing so they call me level 10 on the mic. That's the name I was given. So what I live for is to make other people happy. I love the fact that I entertain people. So it was said not too long ago that I'm doing too much or I got an ego and all this. And I always take things like that as a compliment. Because at the end of the day, once again, it comes from the hater aspiration. If you see somebody who's doing something and people loving it, why would you say that the person is doing too much?
We ain't doing enough, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I feel you. I know we have.
It's just so hurtful when you wait for the opportunity to dunk on somebody. And people hate to see somebody that's continuously winning, continuously being a God-fearing person. You know, it's got to be something wrong with this brother. There's a lot wrong with me.
But before you
The thing is, the people that do that, that's in the that's something within them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If my thing is just ask me. You want to know what's wrong with me? Ask me. I can give you a whole list. What's this? Okay. The thing about it is my winning supersedes my failures because I am a praying man. Because my failures are not as strong or as valid as these other people's failures because their feelings are vindictive. My feelings are because I'm a human being and I'm still learning in life. But I know how to recoup because I put it in my God's hand.
Redeem yourself before the high power, baby. That's what you got to do.
That's who will validate me.
Woo! And they don't understand that. They don't understand that because, like this thing here. I'm a singer. I have 3 songs on Spotify. 3 of my own songs I wrote. Me and my son produced music. His son Kid, exclusive genius musician. He did one of the tracks to one of my songs, and they've been on Spotify since 2014. And I have now 9 months of listeners. And like this thing here, people are saying, so how much I paid for y'all? How much I paid for the show? Me and brother doing this for free.
Wow.
We don't charge nobody. You know, we just show the love because our mission has always been music first, and then of course our metaphysics, because we are woke-minded people, and then inspiration and spiritual. That's our message in community. And you know, we just want to give back. You know, because you know, we both are from the inner city, Maryburn products and Maryburn jobs, some job kids. You know, all of them.
I've tech married 4 years.
There you go. There you go. So you might know my godmother, Mabel Carter.
Oh, no, I know his name. Amen.
I ain't gonna say no more. I ain't gonna say no more. Yeah, we still over in Ward ain't doing a thing. Yes, we still over in Ward ain't doing a thing. Matter of fact, we just gave 10 underprivileged kids in Woodland and Langston Lane, is where I live at as well. We just took them last Tuesday. We had Dream Team come in our community center and they taught them how to make spaghetti dinner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was 10 kids, man, they enjoyed it. I had the pictures and everything on my page, but yeah, but you know, just get back to what I was saying, it's like, I asked everybody, I asked Tony when he came on here for Trouble, I asked all the big ones, I asked Stinky Ding, we had them all on here.
Okay.
And you know, it's just like I said, you know, I don't care how many people view this.
Amen.
I don't even check for the numbers no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 4 years into it and we down at 121 episodes. Some TV shows ain't gonna have 121 episodes. You know what I'm saying? And then I have a lot of friends that I done turned on to this.
Right.
Showed them a light of the little tunnel, how they could get to one place to the other, to do what I do.
Right.
They got into it, but they didn't outlive me in it. You know what I'm saying? They thought they would come in and surpass me, but I still showed them love. No hate at all. I still like their stuff when they post, and they're not even in the field no more, but they're using the logo as if they still got a show. But I'm still doing the truth and living in my truth. I don't care if I ain't making no money for that, because I know one day I'm going to be the first Black female in DC with a late night talk show and a live band.
And Black Print can be y'all band and y'all band.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Collaboration.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it is what it is, and I'm gonna keep on doing it because I have the love and the truth to my people. You know, commitment of letting people know what we about, what's going on with, especially us, you know, over 50 and over.
Yeah.
You know, we the new sauce for real.
Yeah.
You know, because these youngins, they put out something, and if you don't pay attention like I do, like to the entities like the Instagram and Facebook. There's stuff like stuff on the, you know, the young legends like Bad Junk and all them. They're gonna always have their permanent followers. They always have their equal crowd. But I'm talking about like some of these new bands, I call them the alphabet bands. CMB, CUB, ABC, MAB, BPY, all the whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot of those come out, I see them post something, or they don't even post their shows. Half of them. They always post the flyers. They always want to get up on other people's shows and never show no support. I'll never see them in a community event. I see Bat, I see E, I see Funk, I see everybody out doing, you know, community things. And see, that's what it's all about. And that's what I talk to Tony about, everybody. So with that being said, of me saying all that about the community love, so would you have to be, everybody would love to be multi-millionaire rich in the fun, but you guys are hood rich. And do you love that hood rich love more than you would to have that? Answer my question.
But if well, just to share with you, we've been together for a year, like I said. Our first community event was Christmas time. We did a Toys for Tots, where people came in with a toy, and then, you know, there was no cover charge. We've also started, Archie and I talked about as well, doing more community things. We're going to do some things where we're helping others with, be it tutoring or things of that nature. So we have been in talks of doing things. We've also been a part of a Thanksgiving that was given last Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and we did Beat the Streets twice in DC, where we played at the war, pro bono, no cost, and it was for social services in Washington DC. Where they were, yeah.
No, he got the code. I was thinking, what's the guy we had? He threw, Gary Clark. It wasn't Gary Clark.
No, it wasn't Gary.
Okay.
It wasn't Gary Clark.
So the answer to, like, sis, this, yeah, so our mission, so I got a retirement check up here.
No, you retired?
I'm retired from the police department.
You retired?
So, yes, sir, in 2017.
I'll be retired on the 28th for this month.
Oh, praise God, yeah.
30 something years?
37 years.
Services in how many years?
32.
Wow, look at them numbers.
Also,
Wow.
police department for you as well, sir?
No, Washington Hospital.
Okay, all right.
Healthcare.
Okay.
But to answer your question, at this stage, Black Print is all about the people. I don't foresee me making millions. I'm not doing it for the popularity. I'm doing it for the cleansing and the healings of others. And it brings smiles to people's faces.
Yes, it
I
does.
want people that,
Yeah.
for us to be in a conversation, you know, we got people now when they see it, they can shake our heads because in so much disbelief because we give them a show. That we step on the front line, the singer sing their tails off. Also, we give a shout out to my phenomenal Congo player, Brother Kermit, Congo Kermit, my dynamite drummer Tony, my keyboard players Oba, Herb, my bass guitar player Brother Ronnie, my lead guitar player Melvin Proctor, my frontline phenomenal singers I got Miss Shelley, my saxophonist I got my man Dogo Sax, and we got Dirty D from Trouble. So I love my unit. I can put my unit up against anybody.
Dirty D, what the Dirty D play from Trouble?
So he's a singer.
Singer, okay.
And for the people that's watching, when I'm saying I'll put my unit up against anybody, I'm not saying from a competition thing. I'm just saying for quality. Music. That if anybody need to hire us, that we have the same quality as if anybody else that you will hire that's been out here for a long time.
Yeah.
I love all the bands out here. I idolize
We do,
everybody.
'cause you can actually just hear when you perform. You, like these guys see and they know what they're doing. Like,
And
we
I'll
had,
tell you what, if I may, if you have the opportunity, hopefully, you guys will be able to come out tonight is our anniversary night, if y'all are busy. We're gonna be at Martini's tonight. Can I do a shameless plug? All right. We'll be at Martini's tonight celebrating our first anniversary. And we would love for everyone to come out. We would love for you guys to be our special guests. But it's tonight, it starts at 7 p.m. We have a band opening for us, and the name of the band is Positive Vibes.
is that Dixon in there?
I'm not sure.
No.
Okay. Cause I played with a band in Dixon a couple of summers ago called Positive Vibe, and we did it in Dixon.
And then we come on at 9. We're gonna party hard. And where I'm going with this man beside me, he gives 150% on that stage, believe me. If you have an opportunity to come out and see this band, I suggest that you come. And he gonna make you party.
Yeah, I actually
You
seen
know,
on
you
YouTube,
know
I just ain't see it
He gonna
live,
make
yet, but I'm gonna get out there.
party. That's why we call him Level 10.
Okay.
This
Be
is
like
right-
me.
Yeah, he
When I get out
all the way
there, once I get in the zone of performing, it's like, it's like Beyonce. I'm Sasha. I take on another.
Right.
I come Camille. That's my performance name. It's called
Okay.
Camille. And because she takes on Camille is like a chameleon. They can form different colors and
Right.
adjust in any room or
Yes,
environment.
yes.
That's why I took on that name called Camille because I'm now also changed my hair like I changed my clothes.
I know
So that's why this show always been marked as when I started on Fox Wave to Win DC, and now we hit next level. It's always been comparing it to Wendy Williams in the hood. So
all right.
yeah, so we gonna get there like you said, and so that's Martini.
Martini.
10553 on Theodore Green Boulevard. That's in White Plains, Maryland.
White Plains, Maryland, Theodore Green Boulevard. Did y'all hear that, people? It's
105.
easy, 10553. Just Google it and put in your GPS. And what is the cover charge?
The cover charge tonight is $20.
$20? Okay.
It's the Martinis in White Plains in the Shaman.
Martinez in White Plains, so y'all will get that, that's 10553, and that's what parkway again?
It's called Theodore Green Boulevard.
Oh, Boulevard, Theodore Green Boulevard, so, come on out and see BPE do their thing, and, like she said, catch level 10 at might catch the level 20. You gotta get there.
We're also gonna be celebrating his birthday as well.
Oh, so you are,
Yes.
so
it's
you
a
are the
celebration.
four.
Say your birthday?
That's why you was liking that, when I add the
That's
number.
still
in.
a Libra,
Yeah,
that's
it's a celebration.
Scorpio. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, 'cause I'm a
So
Libra.
you are four, yeah, he's Scorpio, my oldest son, his birthday the 26th.
And also
Okay.
too, Heather, if you guys want to follow us,
My son is the 30th.
Wow, okay.
if they want to follow, they can go to the Black Print Experience page on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Black Print Experience page on Facebook. And you can see everything that Black Print is doing.
And
Okay.
Black is spelled BLACC.
Yeah, I seen that. I was
Yeah.
nice. Where did that name come from? And how did you come up with it?
Well, so it came from, so Black Print came from like Blueprint. So I wanted us to leave a print on whatever we do, wherever we go.
Right.
So somebody had already had BLACK. So
Right,
I said, you know what, I need that black in there, because the whole Black Lives Matters, and, just black, you know. So that's where it came from.
and like brother came up with our band name called The New Dimension.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. numbers kind of left change as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I like that name. I like the band. And look what y'all doing. Hopefully, we might meet up out here one day. at a show.
That's coming. He just prophesied. That's what we did.
I'm the manager and you're the manager, right?
No, this is the
Oh,
manager. I'm one of these
Okay,
singers.
well, we.
But I'm also like the business side. I help on the business side because I do, this is my baby thing. And
Yeah.
I've been on it. So like you guys, we have took TGO, we connected with Empower DC. That's when we had our first outdoor event with. We helped them from each of their protesters. When they started from $0, we helped them protest with the music, adding the entertainment, music part to their NT for Empower DC. Now they're at $20 million the mayor gave them. And the Cromwell over there in the Ivy City District, and we walking into, they just put the playground and new basketball court out there last summer. We just did an event for them to open up the basketball court for the kids. And they're expecting 2024, they'll be walking to their building over there in Ivy City. It's right behind the Ivy City Smokehouse and all that. It's that new little thing that's been boarded up. That's the Cromwell Recreation.
A lot of years.
Yes, yes.
They really forgot about that community.
Yes.
And
With all the gentrification and the building, the developers building over top of the area with these high rise condos and stuff like that. And just like taking over the neighborhood. Cause I'm from Trinidad, you know, so Leroy Park, you want to go back even further. You know, I'm an OG from all these hoods up in the city. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, and like I said, you said it's for the love of the people. And like you guys, y'all want to come on out and y'all want to have this very special musical experience because it's under the antennas of being their first anniversary and also King's Earth Day celebration. And I believe you guys gonna have all the energy you guys to ignite this night with no problems, and you're gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna truly get what you deserve. And I just appreciate you guys giving us the time and honor. So if you want to play another track, you got another track you want to play? Or
I don't post it up. Yeah, I don't.
no, what I was trying to do is you're supposed to send me the links. I was gonna burn.
okay, but that's all right, because this is not the first or the last time we're gonna have you up in the house. Like you said, now ain't no stopping us now. It's family. Y'all been, we done served just saved y'all in now, so y'all can't take the phone call. So and wherever you go, when you smell it, oh, that's brother Lawrence and Sister Kim. So you know, from this day forth on, anytime, any way or anything you guys want to come on and let the public and the people know about. And you can start this to be a trend when you want to come and put some your new business out there. You're welcome. Our door is open. Feel free to give Brother a call and say, hey, we want to come on and let this go. It's open, you know, it's no
Can we just share
problem.
with you what our upcoming shows are?
Sure. I was going to ask you that. So what's up for the NPE?
So we will.
I mean, BPE, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes, it's okay. We'll be at Tacoma Station
Mhm.
on the 22nd as well as the 29th of this month.
Tacoma Station,
Tacoma Station,
that's the
yeah.
29th,
The 22nd.
22nd.
And the
This
20th.
That's a Friday.
Yes,
Okay.
Open day
Both of
Friday.
them, yeah.
yes,
Yeah. okay.
yes. And so, and then we hit at 7:30. The cover charge is $10.
Okay.
Okay, then we will be at the Hilton in Crystal City. The Next Level Group is sponsoring this event. And, I have tickets with me if anyone is interested in getting a
That
ticket.
sounds good right there.
Look at the music god. That's both shows.
Yes, yes, Lord, that's October 30th.
Mhm.
And so, you know, if anybody's interested in getting tickets, they can hit up either RG or myself. So
Right.
that's what we have going on for this month in October.
Okay.
We have other events coming up in November, but I don't want to flood you with too much at one
We
time.
just have you come back
Yes,
and,
yes.
you just schedule a day for Saturday, you guys
Thank
coming in, just give us the November update.
Okay.
Same thing for
And
December,
every
same thing for New
Tuesday,
Year's, you come on in, you
Yes.
can plug it right here.
every Tuesday, we're at Martini.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's every Tuesday,
Every Tuesday.
every Tuesday. So y'all hear that, folks, every Tuesday
Martins.
at Martini's.
We've been there for a year. When we first started.
Wow.
We had maybe 15 people in that place
Yeah,
for like 3 months.
yeah.
It takes time.
Now it's like man.
You gotta turn away, you ain't got that
Ah,
mask and all
right.
that.
And they
Yeah,
come.
gotta be safe.
Especially shout out to my Martinis crew, man. We love y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
put Black Print on the map.
Yes, they do.
Also want to give a shout out to my man, Pep Charlie, man.
Yeah.
Pep Charlie, man. We love you, Pep, man. Also Pete Hellman from Martinis. And
Yeah,
all the Black Print lovers and followers, man. We love y'all. We're gonna continue
Yes.
to put out that good music.
definitely,
That's
definitely.
what's up.
That's what's up.
So, now, so you got a year under your belt, got some new single, you got your birthday going on. Give me like a 3-year vision or plan, for Black Print, what you see.
So a 3-year vision, Black Print is gonna be doing opening acts for major groups.
Okay.
That's my 3-year. So that's not even my 3-year vision. That's my within next year. That's my vision.
So let me ask you this question then, because I talked to a lot of people over the years. See, me and Chuck used to be like this back in the day. Me and Rio still talk. You know, we just talk philosophy of music, who did what, this and that and the other, right? So even Carl Malcolm, this would when you said that he's a reggae artist and he's been out.
And him and his wife, they got the band. She used to be the drummer for Pleasure. And now they have a band called a reggae band.
That's all. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm asking you say when we open for artists, what Carl said one time is by him getting the national acts, a lot of times he was offered to play certain clubs, certain spots, and he couldn't take them due to the fact that he didn't want to mess up the big money, right?
Now we're about
People, okay.
Okay. The reason why I say we want to open up for major acts because I think that my band is talented enough to open up for major acts and to spread DC music. So
Right.
once again, everything that we do, we're doing it for the benefit of others.
Right.
I'm not saying play on major acts for my ego or to pump me up. I'm saying I'm trying to get our music out there because, like the sister's saying, after a while, once the vibes, the essence, the trouble funks, and all of them fall off. So the music they're going to contribute to go-go is these new bands that are coming up that are just banging out. Go-go band, go-go music even back in the day, we had original music when we was telling stories.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The lead talker was actually changing people's lives because he was having a conversation with individuals.
Right.
You see, we only sung one slow song back in the day. And guess where that came from? That came from house parties. You know, you was
Yeah.
partying, then you had to break it down for a slow song. So people
Everybody
could
break.
get you know, you get your boo, then you back to partying again. So, but what's going on? We're saying that that's leaving us. And that's what Black Print is trying to keep that oldies music going with the little crank, the sultry singers. So that's what we are.
So, yeah, actually, I like I said, it's gonna be here, even like when the trouble comes and I don't really see them and EU and all them going over because like a lot of the people on the outside, DC, say the world and the rest of this country. You mentioned go-go, they might say the butt dropped the bomb because that was what was presented to the world through record form, right? And as you get closer to the DMV, then you hear about the other bands, right? So, look at Big Tony. He came back there, took a pause for a minute, and he got new band members. Yeah, they cranked. I just watched a 45-minute set of him. I think they bought him on stage outside. I mean, that joint was cranking. And the thing about it is, it sounds just like the record. It sounds just like Trouble. You know, some bands, they change members and it might sound a little different. And that's because Big Tony, he's hard on when it comes to that practice. So,
And that, we heard talk about this all the time.
yeah. So, but
I know
that's
you
the
ain't
truth.
talking.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So, in Chuck Brown, he replaced all them old guys. I knew Leroy, I knew all them guys back in the 80s. Sonic Temple and all that. That's when I used to hang with Chuck, right? And then as time went on, he took a little fall back and he came back. He had a new squad.
Has everything to do with the music.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So even Sugar Bear with EU, when they fell back, man, they back again. So I think as long as they got that leader, they gonna always put the band together because they got a portfolio, right?
The leader keeps the consistency.
Yeah, so you on the right track, and I tell people, I even have to tell the leader I want, the lead singer rapper, that for real, you can, but I say I wouldn't try it. When I look at them bands, they got catalogs, they put in the work. I look at them as a big tree.
Amen.
You understand what I'm saying? We got a year or close to a year, and we a root in the ground, just starting. You know what I'm saying? So give them their props, but just because you're a root, that don't mean you can't crank and get some shows. But at the same time,
Stay in our lane.
yeah, you got it. But you got it. What I'm trying to say is that,
Come to a Black Print party.
yeah,
I
like
want
I
y'all to
said,
party with me so I can party with y'all.
yeah.
Okay.
Get started up this time.
Yeah.
But like I said, I wait. I check y'all out. I know y'all work. So what I'm just saying is, I guess what I'm trying to say is, to get your content out there, and for people in the world and outside the inner city, that's, we here, we know. It's like the show, we look at YouTube and stuff. But that longevity, that's, you know what I'm saying, it's more basic around you, really.
Amen. And like I said,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm blessed to have a network where I can go past the middleman. Like I said, I protected Marion Barry, Agent Fenty, Mary Bowser, Anthony Williams, Mary Gray. So I protected all 5 mayors of DC.
Okay.
So
You got a personal relationship with all of them.
exactly. So my stretch is different from others, and I take pride in it because I earned them.
Right.
I never asked anybody for anything.
Right.
I was never starstruck. I never expected them to give me anything. No. But now, once again, I'm putting a product together so that I can come to them humbly and say, give my product a chance.
I seen the video, B. Floyd, and they did something for the mayor. Then I turned around, I seen EU, yeah, they did something for the mayor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you already lined up.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Well, things about this, but
that's,
yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. Things about this.
the people that you can show them that you can tell them. And yeah, because people at the end of the day, people just want to party.
Like that.
People want to party, and
God got us.
and go, that music, that beat. It's good for the soul.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? It's, I'm glad I lived in this area to
Amen.
experience it.
Amen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't not like it. And with that being said, how many of this? I show you the edit out. That's a good thing about it.
Amen.
See what I like about this thing? This is our show. We was at the other spot. We had to hurry up.
Yeah.
People waiting to come on. Break down. This right here, we can do it the way we want. We can.
And it's teaching us to elevate, learn how to work stuff on our own, no man kind of scene man like before.
Okay.
So, and I told brother before we left from upstairs that Nico's and Win DC radio. And this will have to be the next level.
Awesome.
I told him, I said, we ready for the next level. And here we are. So now we learn how to do everything ourselves, turn on the switches, put up the me and him, our kids used to get everything done for us. So we was lost, and props out next level. Nate, he came in here today and got us, we've been leading us step by step since we've been with him. I think we started this relationship in what, it was,
A couple months.
July, sometime like that, first time back after, we moved from upstairs from where DC go. But like I said, when something is in your truth, can never stop you. No.
I want to say this. I just been seeing it happen with me. You stay positive, right? Keep going what you're doing, man. Basically, you can make anything happen. You can see it in that mind's eye, your vision.
If you can believe it,
Yeah.
You can achieve it.
you can. My thing is, I believe it, so I'm gonna achieve it.
There you go.
And that's how I feel about this podcast. I don't care what come, what may, I'm gonna be here. You know, when I leave my house, that's why we pack up all our little gimmicks and stuff like that, because I feel like I'm going to Fox 5, you know what I'm saying? And, and that could be
You gotta
rough.
treat this, and my thing is, I used to tell people in the band, like you say, you don't care how many people in that show, you're gonna get 110%. So when you on that stage, if you want to say you want to be the Kennedy Center, you want to be at this big place. If you in front of a person playing, you treat that like you at that big place.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna get you to that.
That's how we
You know, if the creator see you and you ain't giving it your all, or you just
Let's be worrying about these little people, man, you can't do that.
Yeah, so cause like I said, a lot of things I just envision. I think about, I be laying in bed sometimes, just laying there before I go to sleep, just think about stuff. Yeah? And then I see the stuff occur right here in my face. And so I already know, and it can be done. And we been telling people this for what, 3 years, more than 4 years, man. You know, you just gotta put the work in. Anything you do, it's gonna require a little work, but at the end, it's gonna pay off. And then you're gonna have some struggle. Ain't nothing gonna come without struggle, but that's just all part of it. You know what I'm saying?
And this is a surprise for you, and I was gonna try to hold my tongue on it, but I wanted to hit you this because I know it's coming up approaching that you're gonna be taking a hiatus for a whole month. Brother's gonna be leaving us for November, but we just got inducted to an invitation of a Strathmore directly of Who's and Who's, our show.
Okay, that's what's up.
So now you can Google us, yes, we have an acclimate on our show now. Yeah, Strathmore is the director of Who's Who, baby. That's worldwide, that's big.
That's
That's big. So
People
now,
gonna see it, so.
yeah, so I just wanted to hit you with that. Our plaque won't be here until after you leave, but you know, I'm gonna bring it on. I'm gonna have it post up here every day until you get back. But they will be sending us our plaque and everything about honorary.
Yeah, because when the creator, like I said, when the creator,
That's all I'm just saying. You ain't gotta pay nothing.
all
Just
thing you
come
gotta
to
do is just be honest with what you're doing.
Mhm.
And treat it like it's what you want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where you want to be. You know, and
Don't take people time for granted.
That's
Yeah.
right,
I
that's
said,
right.
after every show before we end, I said, I want to thank y'all because we are not going to take y'all time for granted. Because y'all did not have to be here tonight.
so
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all and for coming out. Thank y'all for reaching out to us.
And people be
Thank
thinking
you.
I be tripping. I say, one thug, one love, but they just don't know it's a true honor under God, which I stand. So, and that's what I say to the next episode. So it is what it is. And like I said, when you welcome, I welcome you guys to come back. And that's
I had some
Martini.
pre-planned tonight,
every-
but trust me, I'm gonna keep my eyes open. When you see me in the crowd doing like this,
My man.
I know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
And that's Martini's every Tuesday. And tonight is at Martini's, the first anniversary and the King's birthday. And will y'all be releasing some juice in the ears of that new single?
Well, we may give it a little
So that's the sneak peek. I'm telling you
we
guys.
might give it a little
Okay, so go out there, get that little snivel. BPE, y'all, tonight at
Martini.
Martini's. That's the Martini's in White Plains, right? So don't get it twisted because it's one in Virginia, but we don't want y'all to think about that. We want y'all to think about the one that's in White Plains, Pearl. So, and it's $20 and it's from 7 to 12 midnight. Masks are required, temperatures will be checked. So please come out with your PPEs and enjoy the BPE experience, y'all. I tell you.
Thank you.
DJ Real.
Okay, DJ Real on the ones and twos. Anything, Queen, you want to say?
No, other than just thank you so much.
And you do a marvelous job.
Yes, you do.
And I will
I've
just,
talked to her on the phone, feel like I'll do it for a long time.
and let me just compliment Archie. So when Archie called me a year ago today and asked me to join him in this venture, I actually took it as an honor because you know, I highly respect him. He's a very good friend of mine. You know, the very things that he's done in the city. And he's also written several books. He's coached football for different from girls.
Some of the books you wrote, here's some of the names.
Yeah.
When it started, current coach. mentor. It's
Mm.
called the mentor that inspires. That's
Right.
So his
Amazon,
hand,
you walk
his
around.
hand stretches so far.
Wow.
And for him to have chosen me out of everyone that he could have chosen, I really took it as an honor. So, you know, I'm happy to be a part of this journey with him, and we're gonna ride it to the wheels fall off.
Every Obama gotta have a Michelle, boo.
Okay. I'm not quite Michelle.
Uh-huh.
Michelle, I'm Sister Shell.
You can tilt that crown up, that's right. You can ride that crown high, that's right, babe. The most high regard, and I thank you,
Yeah.
Queen,
Thank
for making
you.
brother was sure he was on time. He got here, he found a place,
Yeah.
and that's what y'all managers do. And you're not doing, you see your work is paying off by standing by the King. And level 10, I see you, brother. I hope I get the pleasure of coming out tonight, because that would be a true investment just to see you guys network
Oh,
and
you
do
might
your
come?
thing. I'm gonna probably come out there tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I probably won't stay long, but I'm gonna try to get there early, because I have a friend that he probably be out helping another friend that does sound. So
Okay.
I think we're supposed to be out in that area. So
Oh, good,
yeah,
good,
we'll ride it through. We'll ride it through.
Good, good.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Now, I had some previous plan, that's why I said.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all
Oh,
good.
yeah,
It's
man.
all good.
We ain't going nowhere. Oh, okay.
And see, the next time you guys come,
No, I didn't see the speaker. I was
we'll be
like,
playing
I
that
always
single.
wanted to, I always wanted to get up to Coleman Station, so we might.
Oh,
So that's the 22nd and the
That's what they
20th.
playing with
Yeah.
Gerald and them.
That's too right.
They playing with Gerald and them.
No, I'm saying the 22nd, 29th, y'all at Tacoma Station, right? In Washington DC, and then the 30th, you guys are.
Crystal City Hilton in Alexander, the Masquerade Ball. It's been going on for 15 years.
Woo!
They honored the Good Black Men Band to have us be the only act on that show. This speaks volumes to it.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Keep up doing the great work, Queen. And like I said, when you guys are ready, we're here for you. Just let us know what we can do, and hopefully we can be on stage and get blessed one day. We can open up for y'all. You know.
Vice versa.
That's okay. Let's do it. Let's go. So with that being said, you want to give off where they can find out what page again?
It's called the Black Print Experience page. It's spelled BLACC Experience page on Facebook. We're also on Instagram as well. The Black Print Experience now on Instagram.
Okay. All righty. So with that being said, bro, we want to say anything to the people?
I just appreciate y'all coming out, and I'll be here next Saturday, and then I'll be out for a month. This is the last Saturday.
No. Got one more.
Yeah, I'm going down south for a minute.
Got the 30th.
Holler at some family members. I usually do it like around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But since I'm gonna be off my job, I was like, shit, I plan it for the whole
Come on,
month.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
You retired this month, right?
And 28.
Hey, thanks, girl. Love you, fam. Love you.
That's going relax a little bit, and then I'll be back with the hustle and bustle. And that's what it is. All right.
All right.
You want to close it off, Kim?
Yep, I'll put the music back on, and I guess we go and take some pictures.
Man. Hey, see y'all tonight, Facebook watch. See y'all tonight. It's gonna be lit. Trust and believe. I'm gonna let it all go. All go. I'm gonna probably love you, Earl. Real talk, man. I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Yes, indeed. Love y'all.
Now I know how to take all the playoffs. I said now I know how to take all the playoffs just like this. Oh, okay. Well, they could have had the live, but it's good. It's learned. I'm trying to take your picture. Yeah, see, this is gonna be on the 2GO Talk Show page.
We're trying to pull it up tonight when I go home. Next level, watch like the next level radio.
Go to 2GO, it should be on our page too, and YouTube. Because he did it from here, so it should be there.